Should have paid your light bill.
Light bill. Oh no, she paid her light bill.
You bought an outfit.
She's a smart girl.
So is that your favorite of all the Tony Reed's rap? I think that might be your low-key favorite.
That is it. That is absolutely it.
Well, I'm proud to tell everybody what we got next. It seems like, doing a little teaser like that worked well when we announced ahead of time. So we're gonna stretch here. Next week, we're going to do Put It in Your Mouth.
There's a song called Put It in Your Mouth.
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm sure they're not talking about bubble gum, are they?
Oh, that's up to the listener to decide.
Oh, really? I'm sure the lines are blurred a little bit. I'm sure you read those lines saying, I wonder if they were talking about bubble gum.
I'm going to play a little bit of it here just so people get an idea.
Okay.
Right?
Don't play much.
I understand the rules.
Okay.
Dad. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Are you still with me here?
You don't like that? You out on that? Oh my gosh, look who it is. The Revolution. Perry Saturn looks like a bald head scallywag. He ain't got no hair in back. And these days, Shane Douglas should have paid his light bill, but he bought an outfit.
Not an outfit.
I mean, it looks like Jimmy Hart did that, though. Jimmy Hart, one of the freshest dressers in wrestling. I'm going to need you on our last live show ever in Wayne, New Jersey.
Okay.
Wink, wink. You need an airbrush jacket.
An airbrush jacket? Where am I going to get an airbrush jacket in the month?
Jimmy Hart had them shits every week. I think we got plenty of time to figure this out.
Okay. And what would you put on a Tony Schiavone airbrush jacket?
Chicken head.
Let's see, chicken head, a caricature of Medusa, one of Francine.
See, you're already rolling.
Okay.
You're like, what do we put? And then you just start rattling stuff off.
Yeah, man. All of a sudden I'm getting into it.
I'm with it.
Oh, here you go. Girlfriend, it's going to cost a fee. Get your rags and work that streets. Pay your boy and make me rich. So we keep them swishers lit.
Do you get the Swishers lit?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Swisher Sweets.
Oh, Tony knows some things.
I get it.
Well, is there anything special or unique about these said Swisher Sweets?
No, just that you can smoke them.
In this instance, I have it on good authority. Mm-hmm. They may or may not be filled with marijuana.
Gotcha. So they're really sweet.
Okay.
Okay. I get it.
Can I get you to, no, never mind. We're not going anywhere where it's legal. I was going to say, can I get you to do some edibles soon? Cause
no.
Tony Schiavone high in Las Vegas is one of the highlights of my wrestling fandom.
I would like to say that I don't think I was really high at that time.
Well, I think everyone who listened to the show would disagree.
Yeah. Can you believe this? And I may have mentioned this before. There was actually a guy on Patreon who canceled his membership because of that episode. He said, Tony Schiavone, hi, that's enough for me. I'm out. And I thought, you know what, you cocksucker, go ahead and say, you know what, I just can't do it this month. I get it. Don't make up some bullshit story like that. I just thought that was
Tony.
Be honest.
Can I just freestyle this?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Do what you like. If what we're doing entertains you and you want more of it, cool. And if you're out, that's okay too. But
yeah, but I mean, don't.
Your comment is not going to dissuade us when the masses are into it. Like,
right.
We can't make everybody happy. Lord knows we tried that in those early episodes and fuck. And now it's just like, you know what? We're going to have fun and people enjoy just seeing.
What was wrong with those earlier episodes?
Well, they sucked a dick, man. I was trying to make, what happened when basically the WCW version of something to wrestle and give all this great insight and behind the scenes. And I was like, no, Tony wasn't interested in that. Didn't flourish in that format. We got to do something that Tony will have fun doing and something that Tony would enjoy. And you giving your opinions on wrestling and you sort of doing silly voiceovers and calling what's on the monitor. And this show became more like a buddy cop movie. You know, it's just you and I shooting the shit every week and people dig it or they don't. And I get that. But if you don't, there's plenty of other free fucking podcasts to go enjoy.
Yeah, that's right.
But this is the format now. Like this is what we're going to do. And we're going to do silly nonsense and talk about HJs and funnel cakes and
HJs and funnel cakes.
Well, I saw the Barbarian and I wanted to go to that. And I was like, you know what? Let's give him a rest.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let's do HJs and funnel cakes.
Oh.
Which, by the way, if you don't like HJs and funnel cakes, I don't fucking want you listening to the show. We don't have very much in common because Tony loves funnel cakes and I don't. I love something else. And I'll let you guess what.
You don't like funnel cakes.
No, here's what I'm saying. Never had one. And I know that's hard to believe, me being morbidly obese, but that's the truth. I've never had a funnel. I don't go to the fair. I don't want an STD. I don't want hepatitis. I don't actively seek out herpa-hepa-hiv.
Going to the fair or going to a carnival, especially when a bunch of carnies have had a fair, like, you know, they stop in this small town here, then they go through like 5 small towns in the state.
That's how there are syphilis outbreaks statewide. It all starts with fairs.
Okay, but that's a rite of passage for young people in the South.
Yeah, well, I did it when I was a kid, and that was enough for me to say, hey, Mom, I'm ready to go.
All right. And
that guy on the Gravitron over there wearing the Eddie Guerrero is my favorite wrestler t-shirt. He tried to sell me some somas. Let's go, Mom. That's what happened. I was done.
Pretty cool look here for Rick Steiner, wouldn't you agree? With that blonde part of the beard.
This is one of the cool things with WCW from 1999. You know, this group of guys.
Yeah.
It's weird that they all jumped except Shane Douglas too. Of course, Shane wanted to jump and they all swerved him and told him that they were all going to go together. And then he heard they were up there. And when he tried to call him on it, they denied it. But then they called him from a Stanford hotel to deny it.
Wow, that is a great story.
Yeah.
And that's apparently a true story.
Shane Douglas told me that story years ago, and I think the idea was the guys were worried that since Shane had been there before, maybe he had some heat, and it could hurt their chances of landing a deal. So they just thought they would try to negotiate on their own. And of course, when they didn't do the, one for all gimmick,